Saseni mkofiti. Oh, mwanzo nimewahata. Na leo niko smart sana. Okay, leo siko peke yangu. Leo niko na wageni. I hope mmekuwa salama. Na lazima niwalete wageni. Naona mnapenda wageni. So, hata mimi napenda wageni. So, today I'm not alone on this episode ya Cele's. I have decided to bring my fellow women, wamama. Juu sana tunapatanga hii swali ya Cele, how do you balance between being a mother, being a wife, being a career woman? Saa zingine uko na vitu zingine mingi sana na zote ni zako. Huwezi pea mtu mwingine, imagine. Huwezi pea mama yako, huwezi pea sister yako, zote ni zako. So today I have my fellow mothers from different areas, different backgrounds, different careers. So nimewaleta to discuss, especially that question there, how do you balance? Ama how has motherhood been to you? So today I am with the three beautiful ladies. Ama acha niwaite mothers. The three beautiful mothers, because they are here because they are mothers. Yes. Please kindly introduce yourselves.
Hi everyone. My name is Warenga Kimani. I'm a mother of 2, 8 years and 6 years. I'm a tour operator. Yes, and on the side I do, what do I do? Organic jobs. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good. How are you, everyone? I wanted to say good morning. My name is Beatrice Wangoi. I am born again. I am a mother of 3, all adult children, going about their businesses and homes now. And I'm happy to be here. I'm a baker. I'm a cake designer. Yes. Thank you.
Saseni, ni ibe ya Cele. Anyway, kwa majina naitwa Esi Velma. Hivyo ndio najulikana kwa mtandao, but majina kamili ni Esther Wanjiku. I'm so happy to be here. I'm a mom of 1. She'll be turning 2 on July. I'm an actress. I'm a content creator, and I'm a salesperson. Thank you so much, Cele.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. What she hasn't told you, Ebu, just say which tours, which bakery. Like, can you just say it?
Okay. I'm the founder of Tukio Ventures.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And the other organic?
Fruity Yummies.
Yes. And mom?
Yes. There's something I didn't say, that my children are 34 years, a 29 year, and a 25. That's my last born. I only have 1 girl. I run Joy Bell's Cake Center. It's a hobby-based business, which I decided to start when I got bored of being employed. And so I do what I love most. And I wake up every morning to go design and be merry and work with women, because I've also employed women. And every day, mothers carry homes. They are the ones who come for birthday cakes, for weddings, for all these things. And so every time you talk about a woman, a mother, I am there, because I talk to them even when they come for bridal consultation. That's actually where my mothering starts.
Oh, nice. And mom is a grandmother. Amesahau.
Oh, sorry. I'm a grandmother of 2. A 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, all boys.
Yeah. Now you've had it. And Karen, Essie?
Yeah. Oh, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Esi Velma. Uko ndio content creation inakujia. And sales job, mimi niko kule. Malipote kuna kitu na chipi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Umesikia, mama, mahali popote kuna kitu. Yani, I don't know, it's like, ni kama tuliumbwa. After I became a mom, akili nika iliamka ×5. Juu umepata mtoto. Umepata mtoto, so itabidi sasa leo unaogopanga kamera, hakuna option. Itabidi ukae kwa hiyo kamera juu uko na mtoto. So I don't know kama if there are things you've learned ama if there are things you've done in motherhood. Sometimes we question ourselves, nashinda, guy, am I being a bad mom? Am I being a good mom? Kuna kitu shaifanya, all of you umesema nyinyi wa mama wote. Yeah. Kuna kitu shaifanya ukafeel hivyo at some point?
I guess yes, every day. Because I believe you're not all perfect at the end of the day. Tumeraisiwa in a very different setup. So today you tell your mom, my son did this. Kitu anakuambia haitawaka kwa mtoto wangu. For them back in the days, they believed in kiboko. Nowadays it's totally different. Unaweza chapa mtoto usikie ameenda commit suicide. As in, we're in a very different era. And my mothering, the way I've brought up my kids, I look at someone else, I'm like, akiwa mama yake ni mzuri all the time, akona watoto wake. Me, I don't have that time at times. So we are not perfect. At times, hata unaenda unalia, unasema, what am I not doing? Because you feel you're not that perfect mother. But at the end of the day, you do your part because it's God gave you that responsibility. There's a reason why he gave you that responsibility of becoming a mother.
Hapo kwa kulia ni ukweli. Mama, ulikuwa unalia wakati wako?
Sana. Sana. And wacha nikwambie Cele, every day in mothering is like a training. It's like a college. There is no day that will end without learning something new in your motherhood. And like generally it's said, there was no college any mother went to learn how to mother. You found yourself expecting a baby and you got this baby. In as much as you had your parents or your big sisters or everybody around you to help you understand yourself as a new mother or even understand how to bring up a baby, the final thing, it's about you. It is you who will go back to your house with your baby. It is who the baby will cry to at night. It is you, the baby will throw tantrums and you will start crying together with the baby. And that is part of growing as a mother. Even as you go asking for information from other mothers. By the way, others may mislead you because nobody will actually teach you about motherhood. It's about you and God. Yes.
I like that. Nobody, na ni ukweli, nobody. Sometimes nasikia nililie madhe. Hata ukimlilia, atakwambia tu jikaze.
Hata sisi tulikuwa hapo.
Jikaze Cele. Ni leo tu, kesho mnacheka na huyo mtoto, unafurahia na huyo mtoto, kesho kutwa tena mko hapo na huyo mtoto mnalia. But a day at a time. I like that because it is just you and your God.
Yeah,
ile ukweli kabisa. Even if
and
you
something
have
called instinct.
Exactly.
You know, instinct. And that is God given. That one, when God gives you this baby and presents it on your lap, this also God follows up with something instinct. That motherly love. You will instant turn, like you said. You'll instant turn from being a young girl that you are, mpaka even everybody starts calling you Mama Furani. Where does that come from? Have you ever asked yourself?
Mama Tugi.
Mama Tugi.
All of a sudden nilikuwa Cele kasichana. Mama Tugi.
And everybody, hata ukipita kwa barabara kwa kiosk, Mama Tugi.
Imagine.
And some people don't like it. Your generation.
No, me I love it. me I'm okay by the way. Me I love it. I love it.
You see, it
poa.
changes you instant. The moment the baby leaves your body, instant you become a mother.
No, AC, yours is the youngest. Hapa hivi tumeketi, AC is the youngest mom.
True.
So for her, maybe her things are so, for like you, umesema 6'8", mama amesema 30, mi nitasema 3, AC yako hapo 1 point something months. So you have things that are very fresh.
True.
Like unakumbuka hiyo day, hata si atusa wengi, but zako ziko fresh. Kuna hiyo kitu ime happen currently, ukasikia, aki mimi hapana.
Hata wacha currently, mimi after tu kupata mtoi hivi, nilianza na mashida. After tu kupata mtoi, I didn't know, nika-releasiwa kaenda home. Sikujua mtoto anyonyi. So nilikaa home na mtoi for 11 good days. Mtoto anyonyi, mtoto afanyi anything. And sijui. Kwenda home, siku anajua mtoto anyonyi. So ni ile mi napea mtoto kumbe mtoto anyonyi, ajui hasak.
Okay.
But me I'm just nampea. Kufika hosi na ambo mtoto wako atatuwezi mchukua huku. Hii kesi yake iko so imetupita. Hapo ndio nilisema Mungu, kwa nini sasa ulinipea mtoto na sasa ndio unamchukua? Alikuwa amezeeka mtoto na mmoja. Na pia hivi nurse wote wanashtuka.
11 days of January.
11 days. So hapo ndio mashida ilianza na nika feel ni kama I'm not the right mom for this kid, because how can I stay with her in the house for 11 good days? Mtoto anyonyi, lakini anatan. Mimi napigia madhe, "Mom, maji mtoto ajai pupu." Mom, mtoto ako na line hapa. Kunaenda aje, nipigie picha. Haezi ona kwa picha aone any different. But instinct, hivyo madhe amesema, mimi nilitoka tu nikapeleka mtoto hosi. So kutoka naambiwa mtoto hatuwezi mchukua, kimbia Kenyatta, kimbia Kenyatta mtoto kwa ICU, ni madrip, nini. Yani it was 1 second vitu ziliturn like, you mother, wacha kama ni hivi, wacha ikae. But I thank God, nilimanage, nikarudishiwa na Mungu, cause alikuwa, ushaiona kila mtu anakuambia, hapa, it's kama unaombanga omba. And I prayed and God came through for me. Na tukarudi home, na tukaendelea. Nimekuwa na vitu mingi sana za kulia, nimelia, mtoto analia usiku, sijui analia nini. Sijui mara, unaumwa na tumbo? Hapana. Basi ni mtoto anaumwa na tumbo. Nifanye aje? Naumwa na tumbo, basi ni mtoto anaumwa ndio maana analia. Usiku nimemshika ameanguka, nasikia du. Mimi nimelala. Aki, I have gone through, but I thank God. It's motherhood.
Okay, see, so mtoto finally akatoka hosi, akarudi home. The reason why we are laughing, it's because Esi ali overcome. She's not there anymore. Mtoisi ana turn 2 years, ako sawa, tulisonga. So that tells me something else. Si wote tumesema tulilia at some point, but we cry because of different things.
True.
Hakuna mtu ati, Esi umesikia story yake 11 days mtu yako ananyonya. Not all of us tulikuwa na hiyo story ndo tukalia. Sisi tulilia juu ya vitu zingine. Mimi nililia juu kaligonjekanga homa 2 months, haka breathe, hakafanyi, naambiwa ni sack. Unaona? Una sack bado unajua. So motherhood iko na hizo challenges. They are the same. Tumepatana sisi wote hapa. We don't know each other, but unasikia mimi I cried. Even you cried. Even me I cried. Even you called your mom. Even me I called my mom. So nilikuwa nataka kuuliza sasa, Esi amesema hiyo yake mom. Sijui kama ni sisi wa mama wa siku hizi, sisi ma.com. Tunaweza jita ma.com?
Maybe. But even us, we called ourselves .com of our time. So the .coms have always been there. It depends on the age. Because our mothers were saying wasichana wa siku hizi. Now we are calling you parents wa siku hizi. You too will call the one akina Tugi wa baba wa siku hizi. Sindio?
Yes,
so it's actually a vicious circle.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we need to know as mothers is that our motherhood is an everyday experience. There is no age.
True.
There is no end.
True.
There's no, it has a beginning, but it has no end. The end will be when you go down.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because every day, the mother, you have a duty to pray for your children. Every day. It's like you carry the burden of your children. Whether you're young, even when that kashosho kamezeeka kabisa, bado akiona mtoto wake anamuita ni mtoto wangu. You wonder, and then they ask, or they ask those mothers, like, the mothers at home, our mothers now, they are forever in the shambas there. What do they do? Who are they working for? Because we are already grown up and working for ourselves and working for our children and grandchildren. Those ones, they're supposed to be sitting at home and resting. But where do you find them?
Kwa
Working.
shamba.
So that when we go home, we carry waru, we carry cabbage, we carry all this. Because mothering has no end. It will never have an end. It's a lifetime job. Yes.
Now, there's this time, like Warenga has said, personally, like last week, I had to give out Tugi. Juu kazi ni mingi. Unaona kazi ni, especially when you're having all of them. So inabidi umpeane. Not that I'm a bad mom. I tend to think that I'm the best mom. Lakini kazi ni mingi. The nanny is not there, amerudi kurudisha watoto wake shule. Because she's also a mom. Lazima arudisha watoto wake shule. So you have a lot of work. You go for days without seeing your baby. You start feeling like, mimi si mama mzuri. Yet natafutia huyo mtoto. Si ati natafutia mtu mwingine. Sijui kama you said you feel it sometimes. You feel it so bad mpaka unachia nani, anapenda nani more than you.
But I think the thing is, what I've done with myself, niliacha kujichapa sana. Because at the end of the day, this kid is of the community. I still carry that from way back with our parents. Mtoto
ni wa community.
Mtoto ni wa community. So ukimpeleka kwa shosho, pia shosho anadeserve mtoi. Because every person in your circle deserve tugi. Kama ni Judy, your friend, ana need time na auntie yake. Ana need time na shosho yake. So as long as they're in safe hands and with people you know can take care of your children, I guess unafaa uache kujichapa. Because you see, at the end of the day, Judy pia atakuja ana need kusaidiwa na Steph. Mom atakuja amkwambia na need uniangalie nyumba blah blah blah. Like sisi wote in one or another as women lazima tusaidiane. Yes.
True.
So niliacha kujichapa. At times unakaanga for how long will I beat myself? I can't be perfect. Because look at our parents back in the days. Most of the time, the reason why we are so responsible right now, our parents were absent. We didn't have our parents present sana. They were working. I can't tell you the time I've sat with my dad and done stuff with him. They were absent.
Football.
Football for who?
Na nani? Saa ngapi? Umefanya homework?
Ni gazeti nitasoma ama ni tutacheza football. Yeah, so I guess
actually for our generation we are really trying.
Exactly.
On Sundays you see kids with their parents kwa malls. So we are really trying.
Yeah, we are
wakati
trying.
wetu mam, kwani mlikuwa wagumu hivyo kwetu? Hebu toa hiyo uniform ufanye homework na ulale.
Bas.
Sasa hii Tugia anachezanga ball usiku na baba yake every night. Wanacheza ball.
Okay. I will not put it that way because personally I will talk about my parenting. And my children can attest to that. I think we had all the time with the children, and also the way I was brought up also, we had time with our parents. Only, like she says, maybe one parent will be away as for the reasons of work, but the one at home, which are usually moms, they are there with you. Only like now, the setting is different. Tutakuwa kwa shamba, utatoka kwa shamba, utaenda kwa get water. And that time, don't forget, umetoka shule. And remember, we still had homework like the way your children today have homework. But homework ni lazima ufanye. Na ni lazima ukamue, ni lazima ufanye ABCD. Like me, I was brought up in a business setup. We were brought up in a town. We had all the jobs that a child needs to be done. Remember, sisi hatukuwa na house girl. Mtu akiwa na watoto, kuna watu wa kugawana kazi. So what's the use of a house girl? Yeah? So ni Beatrice amke, kuna job atafanya. Mwingine, my big brother amke, kuna job atafanya. So kazi inagawanishwa today. Today I see a little bit different. Like today's mother, it's so, I don't know, should I say it? But I see like they lean on the help more than the children. Because the children are left there, they know all the cartoons, they know
That's
all
true.
the everything that is happening in the world. You see, so we bring up children. Yes, they are so knowledgeable, but they lack some skills like they need for growing up.
Mama anataka kusema
Yes.
house help anatandika hadi kitanda ya
Ndio.
teenager. That is what mom is trying to say. Hiyo ni
Imagine.
kitu sisi ulikuwa unaambiwa hiyo room uamke uoshe ufungue curtains. So sasa hivi unapata because if like let's say for example you have 2 nannies, una expect mtoto wako asijaribu kutoka, asifanye kitu,
Imagine.
asitandike hata hiyo kitanda, which personally I don't support it. I feel like anafaa ajue kutoa kikombe kwa meza. Hata akiweza aoshe hiyo kikombe. You know? And I'm glad that these mothers are supporting me on that.
Yes.
Because I think ukweli mama kwa hivyo we are failing.
Yes.
Kusema ukweli, you have like Warenga you have 8 and 6. Do you have a nanny?
Yes, I do.
Because you are working.
Yes, because I'm working.
But I'm sure there are some things.
They're very responsible children.
Ama wanatandikiwa
At
bed.
8 and 6, they know how to tandika their own bed.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. I remember there's a time we had a conversation wakisugua ukuta.
Wakichora wanasugua hiyo kuta.
Wakisugua ukuta tafadhali. This is my house. You know, at the end of the day, you call the shots. Because children of today, wametukalia at a very young age. And me being brought up by a strict mother, I was like, I guess as we grow, this is the time I'm like, what? I am my own mother. You look at yourself, you're like, hiya. Sitaiteta tena. Because there I'm raising my kids, I'm raising the same way I was raised, but with technology and all that, you have to change kidogo. But mi ni ule madhe mtiaje. My friends say
You
that.
agree?
Yeah,
You
I
agree?
agree.
I am
agree.
ready.
Yes.
And you, by the way, esi umeanza kuchapa? Ebu acha tuulize hapo. Ako 1 year, 8 months.
Yes. No,
Anachapwa?
11 months.
11.
10 months. Anafikisha 2 years July. So
Umekuwa mama, have you felt like you're being now like your own mother?
yes. Wacha kwanza niseme hapo kwako venye unapeana mtoi. Hata mimi wangu sasa nimempeana.
And it's okay.
It has been 1 week. Nile napiga simu, mam, unafeel hadi kulia. Si tumempeana juu unataka. Unampeana nani za wapatikani, wakipatikana 1 week ameenda. So heri yake uko kwa shushu yake ama kwa my sister na najua ako safe. Haya, chapani lazima. Ukimwaga kitu anajua. Jicho tu panguza. Unaona ameenda kitchen, amechukua kakitamba anapanguza. But nimemfunza hivyo kwa sababu hii generation tuko as Madhi amesema tuna fail sana. Unapata mtoto ameangusha, oh baba I'm sorry. Haya, amka. Enda ukae pale. Nikake cartoon na kamam. Sasa shika cartoon Cocomelon shika. Me guess hata mimi nitasema niko mama mtiaji cause even my sister anakwanga zile za mtoto hata hajui nini anafanya. Kwa nini unamgonga? Nikamwambia nisipomkondolea macho ajue chenye anafanya ni mbaya, kesho atanirudishia. Na atanirudishia mbele ya watu. Nani atakuwa zile za aibu? Mimi sitaki aibu. They don't. Ni kwa mall na nakwambia mama I don't want that. Mimi nitagonga.
Yeah, so at least tunakubali makosa yetu. It's because we know hata yeye mtoto anajuanga anaonanga hapo nimekosea na sijachapwa, so tusonge mbele.
Kesho nitafanya.
Yeah, so they see. So I want to ask, is there at any point esi umefika so far with the 1 year ukasikia nimechoka? Akimisinge hii motherhood inanichosha?
Yes. Kwanza tukuje kwa nani? Umepata kazi. Mtoto ndio huyu. Umepata msichana amekuja leo anakwambia after 1 week anakuletea story tu. Kitu tu anakuambia mimi mama Neila sitaweza. Unajaribu sijui ni umbembeleze ama ufanye nini. Ushisikia kupeana mtoto ama unauliza Mungu ulinipa mtoto ndio ukinipa kazi niteseke hivi. But unazoea tu. Alafu unaambia Mungu pole kwa sababu hizi vitu zote napitia you knew them. Ulijua nitapitia ABCD. So let me just chill. Kazi nitaomba ruhusa, mtoto atakuja mbele. Lakini tena nisizoe.
Na zote ni zako. Kazi ni yako, mtoto ni wako, nyumba ni yako.
Nakwambia.
Unasikia unaweza jigawanisha part moja iende ofisi, ingine ibaki na mtoto.
Ingine ifue.
From a different angle, I'm a single mother. Trust me. Kuarusha tunaweza arusha nje by the way. Being a single mother, unachoka. Mpaka my kids ask me, why are you always in your room? Because 24/7 I'm always in my room. You get tired. Because you're the one who will do bills. You're the one who will do this. Hakuna mtu anakuelewa. You also want to go out there and discover the world and all that. Kuna saa inafikanga man. If you dare knock that door, tutakosana.
Nitapita na wewe, imagine.
And at that time, it's something silly. Mom, can I eat this?
Imagine.
At that time, you just need your peace.
You eat.
Atana na miss, you just eat. But at the end of the day, when you set rules, you're supposed to be eating
before you eat.
Exactly. So, from a single mother point of view, you get tired. You can really get tired and you can get drained. But what I do, I take breaks. I'll just tap and just go. At that time, you just connect with what helps you to recover. For me, drives will always be something good. Yeah.
So you leave them with the nanny, si wako na chakula, wako sawa, wako na mtu. Let me just drive off.
Yes.
Self-care, it's very important by the way.
Very important.
At least ujikumbuke kama Cele. Si mama Tugi anymore.
Yes.
Just a break from mama Tugi. Mom, kuna wakati unasikianga sahi wako wakubwa, lakini bado unawachukulia kama watoto. Bado ni watoto wako. Kuna wakati unasikianga kia, ami nimechoka. Ama sahi you're happy ni wakubwa. Hebu tuambie.
Like I said before, every day is a mothering day. It's better because right now they are adults and everybody is taking care of their business. But I will talk about my mothering journey and maybe those of my age mates or what I have seen. There is no time personally to answer your earlier question, that is there a time that you have ever been tired? Like I can say yes and no. You will be tired, but at the same time, where will this child go? So you're always there. For me, there was never a time that I felt I need to give out my children. Wow. I have never felt like that. Even now when they start leaving home now and my house becoming an empty nest, I feel the void. I wish they would all come back. You see? No matter what. As a young mother, and me, I got my baby, my firstborn, very young, at 22. Yeah. Unfortunately, I got very sick. Just like her. The baby got sick. Me personally, I got sick. And I got sick to the point that the baby had to be taken away from me. Because I could no longer take care of this baby. And so my mother took the baby and they took care of him when I was in hospital. I was in hospital, in and out of hospital for about 3 years, constant. And I was very, very ill. So, but one thing I remember, and even the doctors who took care of me, they only knew Beatrice will be well this week if she saw the baby. So I used to fight. I remember one day, they had taken the baby to Nyeri, my parents' place, but my husband had to get a vehicle. Itolewe kiti ya nyuma, nilalishwe hapo because I cannot sit in a car, just to go and see the baby. That is the pains of motherhood. Yeah. They push you to do so much. Yeah. And over the time, like today's, the modern mother today, it's so easy to pass the baby because we have jobs. But what did we used to do? We still had those employment jobs, and actually, wacha hata hizi jobs za kujifanyia, umeajiliwa. Yeah. But what will happen, we used to disturb our bosses for offs and leave. You take your leave until you have no leave anymore. Because the house girl, the dynamics are the same. Yes. The house girls will never be constant. In fact, I remember, like my daughter was brought up sijui by how many until I got the constant. There is one who will come one day, so you take an off for that day. In the morning, you have your handbag on, you're going to work. Na ujue ni nani utaachia mtoto. What happens? Sindio? We have even gone with these babies to work. And then you ask for permission, you come back. Sindio? That was our dynamics that time. But today, it's so easy to look for someone. And so what is happening to our generation? We are looking and wondering, guy, kameachwa. How? Because you see what is happening. Our mothers had taught us kila mtu abebe msalaba yake. Sindio? And there was no show to take care of that baby. Today we are desiring these children, and maybe the way we are bringing also our children, the way we have brought up, they are not also bringing the grandchildren to us. And you see, the mother, ukipelekea mama yako mtoto, pia hata yeye anataka hiyo ka break. It's her me time. But many mothers are not getting that me time because they are taking care of grandchildren. Are you getting it? Yeah. So utakuta hata mama kanisani unamwona na kashusho every time.
Aliachiwa hako.
Aliachiwa.
Ashugulike.
Not
Sikana hicho kama yeye.
Nataka advantage.
Silika namesake. Akitembea na kanemsake. Uliniambia nikuzae.
Can you imagine? Then it becomes okay. But there's one critical point that you said, and it's very good. That me time is very good. Hata kama utaenda kujifungia kwa bedroom, or you take yourself to a salon, or wherever, a gym, just have like 1 hour of your time. Even discover yourself again. Even today I practice that. And I love it.
Even talking to other women, I find it very therapeutic. Like umekaa tu chini, muhahe tu.
Actually chama za wamama zilianza so that you go and just let out. Release and feel. By the time you get back to the house, hata kama ulitoka kwa hiyo nyumba ukienda chama, hata umeambiwa kitu baya, ukirudi you're so happy. Hata you forget. You start singing glory hallelujah, making dinner.
Jesus is Lord. Wow, that is so good. What I'm loving ni ati hizi vitu zote zinakata cross hapa. Madhe anasema hata time yao kulikuwa na shida ya house managers. It was like that. Unaenda na mtoi kwa ofisi. It was like that. So the story is it's the same all through.
Kabisa.
Hata mtoto wako akiwa mkubwa ndio utakuwa na zile stress za familia iko sawa, kama mjukuu kako sawa. And I'm also loving that mom umetuambia we take time for ourselves. I know kuna wenye wako na katoto kadogo hawana mtu wa kuachia, but ukipata mtu even for 1 hour toka tu tembea. Because sometimes motherhood na kuingianga mpaka haujui hii vest ilimwagikiwa hapo umevaa siku mzima. Haujui, like you don't even understand yourself.
Actually some mothers even forget themselves. Unajikuta tu ni mama, lakini hata ukikutana na yeye unashangaa huyu tulisoma naye lakini
kosea wapi?
Kuna kitu si amejisahau
kabisa.
Everything is everywhere. Hujui kama anaenda ama anarudi. Because you forgot yourself. Because unaanza kuambia unajua nilipata watoto. Mimi ni mama sasa.
I am really loving this conversation. Aki, na feel hiyo story tumesema it's good to talk to other moms. Unaona kumbe siko peke yangu. And before we finish up this, please, hakuna manual venye madhe alisema. Hakuna, there's no good bad mom, there's no the right way madhe. Venye wewe una feel hivi ni sawa na mtoto wangu. Kindly do you. Please just do you. Ukisikia kisifanyi poa, fanya venye una feel ni poa. Before tumaliza nataka kuuliza mom, sisi hapa hivi mostly we young moms. Does it get better? Mimi akifika pale Tugi akifika kama 5 years ama 10 nita feel nimehuruka. At least tumetoka kule kubaya. Does it get better when they grow?
Me honestly say I will tell you, and these other mothers, I will tell you, I will say it gets better. Or it's yes and no kind of a question. Because it will get better because you will have maybe you are paying school fees, now you're not paying anymore, you are waking up in the morning to prepare these children, cleaning their uniforms and making very early morning breakfast for carry to school. Now you're not doing that anymore. In that case, in that way you would say it gets better. But again, now I think that's when your journey stops. Your job starts when they are older. When at age 18, when they can go out there and they want to have their time and they are still living with you and they want to come home when they want. You see, that is actually when parenting really starts, according to me, my own experience. And that is the time now you are talking to them and they can talk back. They want to reason with you. You know, when akina Tugi's age, you can chapa kidogo and they stop.
True.
This time, they are asking you, who are you?
And sometimes they make sense.
Sindio? They do. But you see, that is the time you also start now questioning your motherhood. Am I doing the right thing? Did I raise them well? What is it I can do? That is actually when mothers start now looking for help. How ikifika hapa mnadu? Sindio? Ikifika hapa mnafanyanga aje? You see? And by and by, when you sit now with the children and start talking with them, you will understand so much that maybe otherwise, when they were younger, uge shika hiyo. Today, then it gets again to another phase, when you can now be friends. You are no longer mother-child relationship, now you're friends. And you can do anything together. You are out there together. That's the relationship we have with my daughter now and my sons. And you feel sasa mko mabeshte. They can tell you anything. You're able to talk. And you can also be able now to accommodate even, now that it's the time they are bringing spouses, you can be able now even to accommodate their spouses. You are at a good point now where you are able now to. But as we are talking about mothers, remember there is another mother who didn't get children of her own. She desired to, but God blessed her that too. She's a mother in her own right. She has nurtured other people's children, your children, or maybe adopted children. We should never forget those mothers. They are special, and they have the same challenges like we have. By the way, that woman is even asking herself, oh my goodness, sasa huyu nikichapa akasirike atoroke. You see, they have double your problem. But those are mothers who are just having the same problems we are having, issues the same ones, but they're still good mothers.
Yes. And we hope that their time is going to come, for especially those who are trying and those who have been looking for. We pray and trust that siku yenu inafika na itakam. Yes. Before we end this, tunataka muache every one of you just tell the people watching, the mothers to be, newborn moms. Yes, waambieni tu kitu. Si ati ni mbaya, si ati tumwashtua. It is such a wonderful journey. Hata nyinyi mnaonanga hapo kwa YouTube ya Kababa. Anatuchekesha, anatupea furaha. Like there's so much joy in motherhood. Si ati ni changamoto kila saa. So kindly parting shots.
I guess for me, what I'll say, be you. It's okay not to be okay. Breathe when you want to breathe, and sieve what you can sieve when you ask for advice. And just raise the kid the way you know best. At the end of the day, this kid, ako tu na wewe. Wewe tu ndio unajua kama mom ama kama mzazi. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Thank you so much. Mom.
Yeah, I'll say this. Motherhood is a lifetime job. It has no end. You are forever a mother. Enjoy the ride. Every day comes with beautiful things and the same time with challenging things. Your job as a mother is to try and fit in and just do you. Feel your heart, get it from your instincts, and you'll be the best mother in the world. Another thing that you should never forget, as a mother, there is nowhere you're going without God. Pray. Kneel down. Wamama wameishi kwa sababu ya magoti. Tukiomba, tukipiga magoti, our children will turn out to be the best and they'll be good people in the society. Another thing I will tell new mothers, usiogope mtoto wako kuchafuka. Please allow them, let them get into the mud, allow them to do those simple tasks at home. It's a way of nurturing. Allow them to interact with other children. You are developing people's skills in these children, and when they are older, they will thank you for it.
Thank you so much, Mom. Esi, you have something. Hata kama ni miezi mbili, you have something to tell someone.
Ni ukweli, I have something. There is no right mom for your kid. Wewe ndio the right mom for your kid. You are the right role model for your kid. Do you pray and be you. Thank you so much, Mama Tugi.
Karibuni sana. And sitaki mtoke hivyo. Nilikuwa lazima niwa celebrate. I came with cake. Ting ting ting, cake. It's time for cake. We came with cake. Tuliamua tuende Hope Cakes tutengenezewe cake ya mothers.
Wow.
And Mom brought us cake also from Joy Bells.
Yes.
We have so much cake. So we are going to eat cake after this. We are going to celebrate us for the work we do. Sometimes ni vizuri pia kujitap. Ujiambie Cele, Mama Tugi unafanya kazi nzuri. Just give yourself a tap. Wewe hapo kwa nyumba hata sasa kama amekusumbua aje sasa unalia. Please tap yourself and tell yourself manze, I am doing a good job. Hakuna mtu anaweza fanya kazi unafanya. Only you. Yes, so give yourself a tap. I hope hata kama hatujakusaidia sana tumesaidia kidogo. Take some time off. Kuna tu zile vitu zitakusaidia and do you above all. Hapo ukisikia kuna kitu cha kusaidia, fanya tu venye unajisikia. And thank you so much. See you next week on Cele's Reflection. Bye.